All right, everyone. This is a weekly card read, and this is a timeless weekly card read that will be premiered on a Mystic Monday. So let's get right into it. And also, I want to say, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And yeah, use your intuition too. If I'm saying something but you feel like it means something else, then you're right. I'm not here. So, but let's just see. Let's get right into it and see what we have. Just if you take spiritual responsibility, then everything works out for everyone here. So, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And let's move forward. All right, let's see what the energies are for this week. So we have swords, so this is a lot of mind energy. It's a lot of mind energy. We're in our head. Waning gibbous moon. So this is like right before a full moon. Or this is right after a full moon. And let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The number 7. So I feel like this right here, we're kind of getting in our head about having faith in the harvest. We're kind of don't have as much faith in the harvest. So we're kind of getting in our head. It may be that things don't quite look as good this year as you thought that they would, but allow that to be okay. Yeah, you want to continue to hold faith in the harvest, even if it's a small harvest year. Have faith that it'll get you through to the abundant harvest year, and that's not easy whenever you're in a small harvest. And reality is kind of like in your face. So this is about holding faith and not getting in your mind. You don't want to base things off the past. That's how you repeat the past. So reassure the mind that things aren't like that anymore, and that you can learn a lesson from the small harvest. We have the third house. I don't know where I want to put these. The third house. We have Cancer, the crab, and the moon. The moon rules Cancer. So the third house again is that mind energy. I mean, yeah, the beginning of Gemini. So let's see, put these kind of like that one is. Does that look good? So yeah, we're feeling our mindset. So understand that you're not going to be able to have faith without the proper mindset, because our mind can work our feelings up. So definitely we have to keep that in mind as we're working with so much of our mind energy. So our mind can get us worked up and can get us in our feelings, and understand that you can't keep the faith with a negative mindset. So, and you can change your mind. It's one of the things that's easy to change is your mind. Choosing to change your mind is kind of the hard part. So, but I feel like it's not necessarily a time to move forward with changes or be upset and, force changes. It's more of a time to observe what changes are necessary and to really take note. We have Gemini. So, Yeah, Gemini, versatile, social, curious, 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 curious. Curiosity killed the cat. Satisfaction brought it back. Okay, guys? So, for sure, Gemini, we are working with our mind this week. This is a week of working with our mind. And our mind might want to blame everyone else, but that's not you're not doing the proper work. The work this week is about when you feel like blaming other people, going within and asking yourself why. Why do I feel like blaming them? What am I not seeing in myself? What perspective do I need to take that would make this better for me? Taking care of you and your mindset. That's what this week is about. So, being versatile. So, it's not about fixing everything either. So, being versatile, understanding, that any trials or tribulations that are coming up this week are just to show you what's not working and to help you see more clearly what's not gonna, what's not working. That's all that's coming out right now. So, and it's not necessarily, like I said, it's time for observation. So, and yeah, curious. Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. So get curious and seek to understand and to know the things that you are curious about. There are answers out there. So, all right, let's move into the runes and see what comes out for this week. All right. So there's a lot of masculine energy coming out with these runes right here. And what I'm feeling is it's time to protect what your heart cherishes and to kind of reinforce your boundaries around what your heart cherishes. Maybe this week will give you an opportunity to reinforce the boundaries around what your heart cherishes. So, yeah. And the card that I pulled is Berkana. So, it's about, Berkana is that mothering energy, which is loving and protecting. She loves and protects her child, and that's what her heart cherishes. So that energy of loving and protecting what your heart cherishes and what your heart desires. And I don't know, there might be like, I feel like with this card, the Berkana with the mother, there might be an opportunity. And I say this smiling with my happy mindset, but it's like an opportunity to protect her child. And though that's not, those aren't really happy times, they're not happy opportunities. It's like, because this mother clucker is acting a fool, I've got to protect mine. So this week might come with those types of hardships, but every single hardship is an opportunity for love, growth, and transformation. It's an opportunity for higher knowledge and lessons. So I don't see it as a bad thing. I just don't. But yeah, there's a need to protect what your heart desires and to continue to have faith in what you're doing, because you got this. All right, and I like to pull one more card. I'll just kind of put it over to the side. All right. Okay, so yeah, I really feel like it is going to be important to hold the faith, to continue to hold the faith the best that you can. Hold the faith this month or this week. I don't know why I want to make this a monthly reading. This is a weekly reading. So yes, we are going to hold the faith. And you know, there's some things that are unknown, but I feel like we're going to gain answers too. We'll even gain answers in the hardships, you know, which is why I was saying the hardships are not a bad thing, because we gain lessons, knowledge, understanding. But yes, holding the faith is about moving forward even though you don't know, and continuing to move forward even though you still do not know, and having faith that the hardships are for a reason, that it will be worth it. Yeah. And also, I feel like we are going to gain deep insight and knowledge this week. Understanding, the opportunity for a divine understanding, a deeper understanding that helps us to move forward with more love and just move forward in a better way to live and be. So yeah, I keep saying that. It's a better way to live and be, guys. There's a better way. So let's figure that out this week, okay? And let's do it. You know, it's time. I think it's time. For sure it's time. And these lessons are coming to us now because it's time, and because we're ready, because we are ready. All right. So now I'm going to get into the tarot. And goodness, I'm just going to, we're going to put these here, and I just want to even this out because it's kind of messing with them, I guess. Okay. All right, guys. So let's get the tarot, and I'm just going to do 3 cards, and we'll do those 3 right here. Okay. So I'm just trying to figure out the spacing and how this stuff works, guys. It's 1 week at a time, right? So here we go. Let's see what the cards say about this week. We'll start with the beginning of the week. We'll move to the middle of the week. And we'll end with the weekend. So let's see how this goes. Okay, don't take reverses with this deck. See, I was afraid that they wouldn't all fit. I think what we're going to do is the oracles are right here, and we're just going to pile the tarots right here. One day, guys, I will figure out how to lay this all out where it's nice and neat and pretty for us. Or maybe not. Maybe it'll always be different and dynamic, which is a beautiful thing too. Anyways, let's read what the cards say. Alright. So, we have the world at the beginning of the week, number 21, which adds to a 3. We have the 3 of Pentacles in the middle of the week, number 3, which is another 3. And we end with the 9 of Pentacles, number 9, which is, 3 times 3. So, yes, I feel like we begin the week feeling... We begin the week feeling our higher self-worth, feeling good about ourselves, feeling good and capable about our abilities to be able to do things. And I feel like the middle of the week comes with a little bump, and it's a bump that we gain understanding and insight to be able to move forward into the weekend where we just enjoy our prosperity, enjoy our new higher life that we've been working and we've been trying to make and work towards and everything. So, okay, let's see what else, because I can get very toxic positivity with these type of cards, with this card deck. So, let's see if we get any more insight of the week, starting with the beginning of the week, the middle of the week, and the weekend. Looking at the numbers, we begin the week filling our heart and believing in what we feel are in our heart. We have a time in the middle of the week where we need to protect that belief. Again, an opportunity to protect is not necessarily a good thing, but it's an opportunity to protect the beliefs, which leads to us being able to take decisive action. And we need to love and protect the action that we need to take. All right, let's see what the Tarot of Dreams has to say about it all. So yeah, this deck I feel like really very interesting, because we got the Nine of Pentacles and then we have the Nine of Coins reverse in the Tarot of Dreams. So that is interesting, I think. So let's see. We begin the week with a possible head trip. So yeah, I am worried. I was wary about saying that. That's why I wanted to move on, because I was wary about saying that, we begin the week thinking that we have it all solved, because I feel like it's a false belief, it's a false thought. Like our mind at the beginning of the week has a tendency, there is an energetic tendency, I feel, with the beginning of the week to play mind games and mind trips. So if you feel like you have it all solved, definitely the middle of the week is going to come with something that's going to show you that you did not have. You did not have this figured out. So if you're thinking like you're on top of the world at the beginning of the week, which is why I was like, I didn't want to necessarily say that you've got it all solved, you're on top of the world. The middle of the week is gonna be like, no, I don't think so. Like learning lesson. There's a learning lesson that'll be happening midweek. But also, I feel like if you're saying to yourself at the beginning of the week, I ain't got it solved at all, I ain't got this at all, I'm no good, there's no way I can do this, there's going to be a learning lesson, and the universe is going to show you that no, you know what you're doing, you got this. Like, it's a mind trip. There's a mind trip at the beginning of the week, and there's a lesson in the middle of the week. And how you handle the mind trip and the lesson will determine if you have the Nine of Coins, where, look, she's happy and she's got a bird and she's hanging out with her cat and she's protected and she's happy, or if you are wishing that you were protected and happy and you are literally letting it all go. So the weekend has an opportunity for immense love and peace and harmony, but there's also the opportunity that handling this mind trip wrong and this learning the wrong lesson will lead to immense, hardships with love and fights and loneliness. So let's see if we can get any deeper insight with the Journey Tarot. So, mind trips at the beginning of the week. need to test in the middle of the week. Emotional test, going to test your emotional resolve in the middle of the week that could lead to abundance and prosperity. Do not let your mind get to you at the beginning of the week. Literally, your mind, like, it's almost like your mind's gonna lie to you, and then the universe is gonna step in and, like, show you what's what. And you have the opportunity to be like, wow, my mind was a lying. And look at you, mind, how wrong you were. The universe showed us what's what. I think it's time for you, mind, to get on board with me and the universe. What do you think? And then the mind will be like, you know what? I think so. Like, because the universe literally just showed us what's what. So the mind can get on board, and boom, you will be heading towards abundance, because literally the only thing that was stopping you was your proper mindset. Or, you could choose another path with this. You could choose that your mind lies to you and the universe comes in and shows you what's what, and you feel like, oh, sad poor me. My mind's a liar, and sad poor me. The universe showed me what's what, and I will never figure it out, and I will always be a victim, and so sad poor me, and no abundance, no success. So it's up to you. It's up to you. And I don't think that either path is invalid. And some of us just have to be victims for longer. And that's okay. We need to allow that to be okay too. So yeah, the energies this week, there is a propensity to create a victim in you, or life more abundant. The choice will be yours. And that's the cool part, I think. Alright, so let's see if the plant kingdom has anything to add. So what does the plant kingdom have to tell us about this week? I feel like okay, so the plants are saying to us that the beginning of the week feels like it'll feel like anything's possible. The week begins with a feeling of, like I was saying, I can conquer the world, but it feels like a mind trip too. Like, can you conquer the world? And by midweek, I feel like something's gonna happen midweek. It'll teach you. I'll show you. I don't know. There's this I'll show you type of energy, but at the same time, I feel like the plant kingdom is trying to let us know that help will be available. If you seek help, you will have help. So the obstacle that shows up midweek that kind of puts this anything is possible, it feels like the obstacle throws that anything is possible mindset out the window. But the obstacle is there to show you that you can seek help and that help will be available to you, and give you a lesson about helping others. So midweek offers that type of lesson, and it leads into new possibilities, new higher possibilities. I don't know. I feel like this is a good thing. Like, new possibilities, new abilities for you. All right, guys, so that is our tarot portion for the week. Now I'm going to move into our oracle card portion, and we'll put our oracle cards down here. So let's see what the oracle cards have for us this week. And this week we are starting with the Hidden Realms Oracle. So let's see what we got for this week in the hidden realms. What message does the hidden realms have for us this week? So, the sun dancers have come to challenge us to enjoy our life, to celebrate life, to believe in abundance. Can you believe in abundance? Can you feel your belief in your abundance? Can you wrap your mind around your feeling of abundance? And can you celebrate and enjoy life? The sun dancers challenge us to enjoy life and to seek joy this week. So, do you accept the challenge? All right. Let's see what the Fae have to say. What do the Fae have to say? Jewel of the sea, depth. The Fae say that you are the jewel of the sea. Look within to see the inner jewel that is you. And whenever you begin to understand the inner jewel that is within you, then love and protect that inner jewel that you have within you. You have the inner light, inner love light is within you, and it is beautiful. Love and protect that inner beauty, that inner love light that is within you. And wrap your mind around that. Wrap your mind around the fact that you carry the most valuable inner jewel within you. All right, so let's move to the mystical oracle. The mystical shaman. All right, so what does the mystical shaman have to tell us about this week? Again, heart of the sky. The mystical shaman is coming to remind us that we are the heart of the sky. We are the beloved of the stars. When we look up to the stars and we're like, that's pretty cool, sparkles. When the stars look down upon us, we are their beloved. You are the beloved of the stars. Feel that you belong being the beloved. Feel your belongingness as the beloved. Open up to being the beloved. Open up to feeling your belovedness. You are the heart of the sky. All right, so let's move to our final oracle message today. So for our final oracle message today, we will do the Lemurian deck, our ancient ancestors. And for this, I will zoom in on the card so that you can just focus on the card and see what the card is saying to you. Use your intuition. Just see if you feel anything or hear anything or just sense anything or just know, like the card might just bring up a knowing, Use your intuition for this card. I really want my subscribers and watchers to build and develop their own intuition throughout this process and these card readings and all that stuff. So I'm going to give you time to just kind of look at the card and see what it's saying to you, whether it's a feeling or a knowing or just, a curiosity that comes up. And then I will kind of say what I see in the card, and maybe it'll confirm what you see. And if it does, that would be really cool. But and then I will turn it over and I will read what the card says, which might confirm what it was saying to you again, which would be really cool. So here we go. Let's see what the card says. And typically, I never say the same thing the card says. I got my own interpretation, you know? And so do you. And that's what I want you to find out is your interpretation. So here we go. The Lemurians, what message do they have for us this week? And here is what we got. So I feel like, what I see is like a girl, representing us, you know, sleeping, and I feel like dreaming and preparing to speak and bring her dreams into reality. We're preparing to speak and dream our dreams into reality. We are working on new, higher mindsets and a higher voice to be able to speak our voice. And I just feel like, like I can just see the stars watching us and admiring us. Like we are the beloved. We are the beloved of the sky. And our ancestors, we are the beloved of our ancestors. And our ancestors, of course, want to remind us that they love us and they see us and they're rooting for us. And I just feel like we're preparing for a transformation where we can speak life, the life that we've been able to cultivate within. And I feel like this week is about cultivating within that life, this is the week that, is about cultivating the life within, and doing something with it might be another week. But for this week, for sure, it's about cultivating that life within, going within and cultivating that inner love, that inner light, and just preparing for times. And we're in the meantime, the universe has our back and the ancestors have our back, and we are being rooted for. The universe is rooting for our success, and our ancestors are rooting for our success. All right, so now let's read what the card says, shall we? So the card says, beyond the mind. The mind moves us through logistics of life so we can function in the world. However, endless mental chatter, self-doubt, limiting stories, and subconscious programs can keep us in our suffering. Step outside the mind-based limitations. Looking at things in an overly logical way will hinder you and obstruct access to your superpowers. The past may be running you and making your mind spin so you cannot see what is really in front of you. Consider what your heart and your gut are telling you. What would the situation at hand feel like if you released all fears and worries? Are these concerns even yours to begin with? Oh, wow. Wow. That is so amazing. That is so what this message has been about. I've been saying, this week feels like there's going to be a mind trip, guys. Oh my gosh. Step outside mind-based limitations. What is your heart and your gut telling you? Looking at things in an overly logical way will hinder you and obstruct your access to your superpowers. That's the message. That sums up the whole message right there, guys. that is it. That is our message. Thank you so much for joining me. All right, guys, I think that is our final message today. I think that we've got the message out. What do you think? I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you won't play intense mind trips with yourself this week. I hope that you will believe in the possibilities and know that just moving forward in love and integrity is really all that it takes. And your mind really can get in the way. Thinking logically will keep you from your superpowers, and I hope that you find your superpowers this week. I hope that you embrace them, and I can't wait to see what this world becomes with people like you and I overcoming mind trips such as this and embracing our superpowers, right? So, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I guess I will see you on the next one. Until then, Mother, Father, God, and Goddess bless you with lots and lots of love.